Putin's media machine turns on? Traitor, Prigozhin.
Here's a summary of the article.
From national hero to drug-addled. Bewigged zero. The Kremlin's propaganda machine has turned against Wagner Group founder Yevgeny Prigozhin. On Thursday morning, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, who ostensibly negotiated the exile agreement with Prigozhin and Putin, told state media the warlord was not in the country. I believe the image of Yevgeny Prigozhin as a champion of the people was entirely created by Yevgeny Prigozhin's well-fed media empire, Petrov said contemptuously and seemingly unironically. Never mind that Russia 1 itself portrayed Prigozhin as a hero mere weeks ago. Things got complicated when Prigozhin began publicly railing against Russia's defense minister Sergei Shoigu and chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov, ranting and raging to his growing cadre of devoted fans on social media. Still, Prigozhin never criticized Putin, and Putin allowed Prigozhin to continue building his brand, so long as his men kept holding down the fort in the most brutal battles in the war on Ukraine. It wasn't long until Telegram, the social media platform popular among Russians, was flooded with photos of Prigozhin in a variety of wigs and disguises. There were worthy people in Wagner, Petrov insisted. Moments after a diatribe about Prigozhin recruiting some of Russia's worst criminals into the mercenary army's ranks.
This post received a score of 3,800, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This would seem like some war comedy spoof movie, if it wasn't for the fact so many innocents died, so many lives destroyed, and a country being devastated.
Watch Death of Stalin, hilarious movie with an incredible cast, and while it's a funny comedy, it gets at the heart of the dysfunction in authoritarian systems like in Russia.
I'm beginning to think that movie was a very accurate representation of politics in Russia.
There's a Churchill quote about Kremlin politics. Something like, edit. I could just look up the actual quote. Kremlin political intrigues are comparable to a bulldog fight under a rug. An outsider only hears the growling, and when he sees the bones fly out from beneath it is obvious who won.
The most hilarious thing they found in his house is a flash drive with the exclusive song from one of the most popular singers in Russia. That is a song about Prigozhin himself, and in that song the artist is praising Prigozhin's troll farms and how he helped Trump with elections.
The liberals are now working with Russia to continue to smear Trump. When Trump finally admits he works for Putin, conservatives will proclaim Trump is working with the liberals as well, to smear Trump.
The really messed up thing is the idiots that think Trump working with Putin is a brilliant business move. The rationalizations of these cretins is bizarre, and honestly I am envious of that level of ignorance to be so cocksure in your own understandings, that clear treason is seen as a good thing. I have so much self-doubt that I still assume I am not strong in things I have done every day for 30 years. These six-figure middle management miscreants and blue-collar drooling dope-class traitors are certain they understand the fucking international political landscape and negotiation tactics. I actually heard a guy say, we'd be better off living in Russia, when Illinois passed stronger legislation on ours. Like, bro. Go ahead please. Reminds me of the Dead Kennedys song, Holiday in Cambodia.
I think they all get stuck on the first peak of the Dunning-Kruger chart. I think you're in a good place, however. Questioning how much you really know is a sign of just starting out on a learning journey, or a sign of competence in your field as you understand more and more about what you don't understand. Being convinced you know everything just means you started learning, decided you know everything, and shut yourself off from learning more before you really learn anything.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.